Well, here's my response to the lesson nine discussion. The first prompt that I'm gonna address asks to think of a person who I know is a skilled communicator and what exactly do they do uh, that makes them effective. Uh, One person that immediately comes to mind whenever asking that question is an old professor of mine, uh, an old global perspective professor of mine, who she was a wonderful communicator and a great leader, in my opinion. She also, actually, she hosted many speeches given by the school. She knew a ton of students. A lot of people loved her. She was very popular back in my school, and in my opinion, she was a very good communicator because she knew how to address people with respect and authority, and also in a way that makes you understand that she knows what she's talking about. She's a professional about what she's talking about. Also, the role or the profession that she was teaching, or the class that she was teaching, better, had to deal a lot with learning about the world and how it works. So that also gave her experience on the topic that we were usually be talking about. And she was also a very fun, very energetic, very realistic person that knew. She basically, whenever she engaged in a conversation, she paid attention. She wanted to know about you. She also wanted to have fun with you. She wanted you to pay attention, to learn something, to gather information. She all, all of this and more is what made her such a good communicator and such a good leader, in my opinion. The second prompt I want to address would be how does trust play a role in a leader's ability to influence and persuade? Can persuasion exist without trust? Um, I believe to some extension there can be persuasion without trust, but that trust is a very important factor in influence and persuasions. Persuasion, since whenever you pick a leader or whenever you accept someone as your leader, you usually trust them to do their job efficiently and to help you either directly or indirectly help you complete your job effectively. So, to me, it is important to maintain trust in a leader, although it is possible to persuade someone without trust. It is tr- extremely difficult, and trust is almost necessary whenever persuasion uh whenever we're talking about persuasion. And trust definitely plays a role in a leader's ability to influence someone and persuade them. So yeah, similar to the example I gave earlier, we trusted that professor with the topic that she was teaching, and we trusted her as our leader, and she knew what she was talking about. She gave a good class, and she helped most of us pass. I believe most of the people in that class passed the final exam, or those who took it more specifically. Um, yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.